Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. This is just going to be part two of the, let's call it the auction haul, so to speak. Got the other 14 kits to have a look through here. We have actually, I did once have been to this auction, and I started looking on the websites, other stuff, and I did actually sort of spend a load more money at a toy auction as well. But I don't think there's much in there I'm going to show on this channel. I think it's more just run of the mill stuff, and to be honest, some of it's like most of it's sort of trucks and sci-fi. So again, I've kind of bought them to help pay for some of this stuff. But there's a few little bits and pieces in there which I might include once they turn up there still, to send me a shipping invoice. And that's a week later. Apparently somebody's been ill or something. So still, they probably won't come till back end of next week anyway. But yeah, we'll just carry on with these ones. So like I say, we've got another 14 to get through. We went through 14 in the last video. So first one, the MPC Espresso Datsun Stepside pickup. Always like these little mini trucks. Yeah, I owned a really nice built one, which was in, I can't remember, it might have been in the early Street Machine magazines or Hot Rod or something like that. But it was by a really good builder called David Hardcastle, and he built one of these with obviously the flip front, but he did the flip bed as well. It was just an absolutely stunning kit, but ended up moving that on to somebody who appreciated it more than me. I think there was just too many little issues which I just wanted to restore on it, and it was just one of them kits which you shouldn't restore. It was just such a sort of well-known model back in the late 70s, early 80s. But yeah, back to this. Obviously they've done this in quite a few different versions. Yeah, with the wrecker bed and the more fleet side style bed and what have you. But I got a few of these. I think this is, I got probably another couple variations. I ain't got one of these ones, but I've got a couple more variations of the Datsun pickup on the shelves, which have managed to stay there for a number of years, to be quite honest, rather than being called off to pay for other stuff. So that's another one we can add to that. Nice little old IMC Lotus Ford. These do build up into nice kits, to be fair. I've got a really nice built one. But yeah, such detailed kits, these IMC ones, pretty difficult. Or not difficult, just challenging with, but I think, like saying, I think these ones are all pretty much unstarted. So whether I keep that one or not, I don't know. It's a little bit outside my wheelhouse, that. But I always liked on the IMC boxes as well how they did do one side, the front, and on the back, or vice versa, so to speak. And so if you were into collecting these, and you had a couple, then you could sort of display them differently on shelves. But yeah, box is quite nice on this one. Quite, little bit signs of wear here and there, but yeah, nice one. That nice old 60s kit. Yeah, like I say, both quite a few. Well, saying quite a few, maybe a quarter of them came with these, where they've just cut them off. So we'll be taking that off, because they just do my head in when they're sat on the shelf like that, to be quite fair. Probably saved it, it's kept the colour well, but it's falling to pieces. It'll just not annoy the hell out of me. But yeah, been reissued a million times, this kit. Have really nice wheels in this issue. I think this will be the 70s sort of. Yeah, I don't think I've seen one date on there. I'm probably not looking properly, but yeah, 1969. So it could be copyright 69, early 70s sort of issue, but yeah, for Revel 31 sedan delivery. Again, something I probably wouldn't have the patience myself, just because I'm not a huge hot rod builder, and I built a few, like some of the Alacarts and stuff like that. And I just sit them in drawer after I've done them. Even just sitting in drawer, thing. So yeah, they have so many spindly little parts. You know, you open drawer and a little bit's falling off it over time and what have you. But I know I should glue them together better. But you know, so yeah, that's quite a nice one. My cat's just come in, so she might be a bit annoying. Thank God she's gone again now. So that's that one. I'd say a late 60s, early 70s issue of the 34 Ford pickup. We've all seen these a million times. This one comes with the card display stand. Quite a nice box art on these ones. I think they did a number of kits in this style box art. You're sort of coming up to the sort of psychedelic series, and yeah, very similar to that kind of box art, but not too sure how this one is. Yeah, it's another one which is pretty much untouched. But we've all seen a million of them. Round 2's bought them out recently in the last few years. It's not an uncommon kit. It feels really heavy, that box there. I just wondering if I'm missing like a rock in the bottom or something. But you got your display stand all in there. I think that's a little bit of the weight in there. But yeah, so like I say, not a very rare kit, so to speak. But yeah, it's still a nice one. Like so. Another MPC one. Had a few of these in my time. Don't have any one in the collection at the moment. This is the step side pickup. Again, mid 70s. I would have thought early 70s. See if we can find the date on that. 74. It also comes with the little trial bike. Other bits and pieces in it. Yeah, it's just your standard Chevy step side pickup, really. You know, they've pretty much used this tooling for a lot of stuff in past years, and I wouldn't call them rare kits, to be quite honest. I mean, this one will probably be a bit harder to find than others, but yeah, I wouldn't call them massively rare. I've had a few. I don't think I've ever had one completely unstarted. I think I've sold one in the last 12 months, which had some bits and pieces done to it, but always like the box art on that one there. Really nice. So yeah, definitely nice box art on that one. I'm just having to reach a bit further away because these were stacks behind the other kits I've just done a video on. Wasn't even going to include this one, but yeah, it's part of the auction lots I bought. Which is pretty standard 32 Ford. I thought this one felt a bit heavy, and then when I opened the box to it, it's like full of, I don't know if these are like home cast resin. So there seems to be a lot of faults with them, like they're very short shot, but it's a chopped roof on these. I think it's got the original kit started, and not even too sure which that one is from, to be quite honest with you. Looks like it's been sectioned, that. So even though it's not a new kit, it's actually more interesting to me now than the Revel kit, because there's other bits and pieces in there. I do like that section 1. I'm sure that's section. It looks like it to me anyway. So yeah, so that was actually a bit of a nice surprise because I wasn't interested in that one at all, to be quite honest with you. Usually just when I get these and just sell them on straight away, but it's funny how something being started and having other little bits and pieces makes it a little bit more interesting to you. Another one I've had a couple of. I bought a collection. God, it was before COVID kicks off. I think there was a couple of these in there, and I just moved them straight on. But these are, it's another multi-piece body kit, from Revell. I have got a few builders as well, which I might do something with one day. So I can imagine they're, with the opening doors and what have you, I can imagine they're a bit of a fiddly kit to get right and what have you. But and I'm assuming this is again late 70s, 79 is copyright on that one. But yeah, I can imagine you having a few swear words when you're putting that one together. But like I say, with everything, you just work around the problems, and I'm sure you get a really nice kit out of it. Let's have a look. 70s issue of this. I think they were called like the Street Beetle, Streetle Beetle or something. I don't think after saying that, I think I have had one of these before actually, but yeah, I remember seeing this box out, and I thought it was like a normal beetle, and that's probably why I sold the other one. So it's just the custom body. I think this one was pretty much yeah. So it's the short body on this one. Like I say, we're not doing unboxings on these ones. I'm kind of just having a second glance as I'm going through them. But again, really nice box art on these issues. So yeah, and this one comes. Does it come with the display stand? Well, I'll open the box again, shall I? So like I say, they do feel heavy, these ones. So them card, yeah. So it's got all the stand in there. So them card bits must weigh a bit, because they're noticeably, this one and this one, you can notice the weight difference in them. It's like they've got a brick in the bottom or something. So it must be high density cardboard or something. That's my other cat. Yeah, if you hear meows in the background, I have got a couple of cats, I'm afraid. So I've kind of learned just to live with, if they come in while I'm doing these videos, just to live with it, to be quite fair. So you just might have to put up with the occasional meow and what have you. This is the buyer's choice again from the 90s, I think. Not too sure if that's a day. I'm pretty sure like these were mid to late 90s. So AMC Ertl, or I think that's who had it right at that point, with just, I don't even know if it's Ertl at that point. To be honest, I mean, my mind's gone blank. But they started doing buyer's choices, and this was one of them. It's actually just looking at one of these I had in collection, and for some reason I've opened the box and I've seen that I've never sorted it before, and it's because I remember buying it as a builder. Somebody put a 60 Starliner roof on it, but it's kind of glued at a bit of a cocked angle. So that's one we might actually finish off. But yeah, this is just your sedan, moulded in grey, all your usual. I mean, like I say, everybody's probably seen that kit now. So, but yeah, that's a 61 Galaxy. You do get quite, even though this was a generic styling 61 box, yeah, quite a lot of this stuff was actually in this in this Galaxy kit, but yeah, nothing really too out of the ordinary there. Another Rebel kit, 54 Chevy panel van. This one you don't really like. You do see a lot of these. You do see a lot of these. Sorry, I'm just chewing off one of the cats. In this box art over here, you do see a lot in like the one with the red car on, the red sedan delivery. But yeah, the Street Demons ones don't really come up as often. I'm not saying they're rare, or anything like that, but yeah, it's quite a nice rendition of it on the box of this one. Has this actually got the opening doors on it? So I'm assuming it's like that. I've always wondered about this kit because, yeah, you see them with the opening doors, and they don't, obviously, like the ones I bought in the past never had opening doors. So I'm assuming with this one being the same and not having opening doors, I'm assuming you just cut them out. Or you meant to come out, I'm not too sure. I don't know if there's hinges in it. I don't think I've actually looked at one of these in great detail before to know any different, but obviously you got your door cards and what have you. So I'm assuming all the parts are there if you did want to hinge a door, but again, pretty run-of-the-mill kit for us. It's a bit completely out of my wheelhouse. Renault 5 Turbo Tamiya kit. I think this is one of the few which has just had a bit of work done to it, to be quite honest with you. Yeah, it looks like it, it's half put together, and yeah, I think don't know if I trust that tissue paper in there. But yeah, I've actually started growing a bit of interest in these old rally cars. It's just that the interest level is a lot lower than I have with other stuff to actually build. Don't know what to do with that one, not too sure. I'm sure quite a lot of people will like it and stuff. Right, this one's another one I remember from my childhood. Box is a little bit speckled with dirt and what have you. But this range of 31 and 32 scale kits, yeah, they all were really nice kits, to be fair. I think they did the 59 Ford retractable, which was probably the nicest of them all. In my opinion, this was probably the second best. They did a 59 Cadillac, which it was a nice kit, to be fair. It just looks a bit weird with the wheels that they had on it, but I think there was a Nomad, a 55 Nomad, a 57 Sport Coupe, and a 62 Thunderbird, something like that, maybe 63 Thunderbird. But they do build up into nice kits. But I find with a lot of them, like the wheels just sit back here. They don't actually look too bad in that picture. It actually looks really nice in there. I always think the wheels sit a bit further back. I don't know whether it's just a chassis placement. But I think this one, again, yeah, it's, they have really nice bodies on these, to be quite fair. I think I've still got the built ones from years ago somewhere. I'm not too sure, to be quite honest. I haven't seen them actually, so chances are they went in that collection as when I completely sold everything as all in one job lots, some guy. I'll have to have a look for them. But yeah, really nice kit. Again, small scale isn't something I usually am interested in. I think I've got the 57 Chevy in a box somewhere. That yeah, they're nice kits them. So if you do see them, they are worth buying if you can get them at a good price. Another run-of-the-mill kit. I think this is the only one which is completely sealed. I probably will unseal it, to be honest, just because it's had a bit of a crush and I want to make sure that there's nothing damaged in there. And in my opinion, one of the nice, especially the Coupe Monogram did. Yeah, probably one of the nicest kits. I mean, I'm probably a bit biased because I think the 59 Chevy is probably one of the nicer American cars out there. You know, it'd probably be up on my list of ones to have. A nice Coupe with some chrome reverse wheels or something would, yeah, look good. But we aren't going to, I'm not going to get into unsealing this one now, to be fair. Sod it. Probably be worth more as a seal kit, but you know, I don't need. You know, if I ever decide to sell this, which I probably won't, to be fair, because like I say, the 59's a nice kit. So I don't think anything's damaged in there. But I will go back in and back up the chrome and what have you. Yeah, there's not many kits I'll keep sealed, to be quite honest with you. Like I say, some people might find more value in a sealed kit as if somebody was looking to buy one, but if I saw a sealed kit and it had crushing like that on the side of the box, I'd be a little bit I'd be not to be sure on buying it. So for me, yeah, just get them open, make sure nothing's damaged inside. But we all know that kit is a nice one. So, and the last one of this video, if I manage to get through this without 3 cats disturbing me too much, then yeah, I think we've done well. I've just got one rattling around in the box behind, or one of these auction boxes behind me. So yeah, last one. Actually raise that camera up a little bit for this one, just because it is quite well, it's a bigger box, so to speak. Another IMC kit, the Dodge L700 tilt cab, being this reissued by Lindbergh, I think. So I'm assuming round 2 now as the tooling for this one. But just again, really nice box art. You know, you can't really beat old 60s box art. I'm not too sure what date this was issued, but I would assume sort of mid 60s for this one. We'll have like I say, we'll have a quick second look into some of these, but yeah, everything looks pretty much unstarted in there. We'll just go around and tidy all this up, separate the black sprues and the white sprues, put them all in separate bags, and get any loose bits out of there all sorted and bagged up. But yeah, that's another quite a nice lot, like I say. I think the first ones in the first video were, like I say, some of them in there were more the ones which are more my taste sort of thing, but in time these will probably sit on the shelf. I've like I say, I've sold a lot to pay for all these. Gives me a little bit of freedom to sort of decide what I want to do with them, whether the ones I keep or, you know, eventually move on. I'm certainly not thinking of selling any of them right now. So, but yeah, I mean, there's some nice stuff in there. Some nice stuff. There's bits and pieces, I think, for everybody. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this set of auction kits. Probably just get these, like I say, you'll see, I'm assuming you'll see this one by Sunday. So yeah, we'll carry on doing a few videos. Like I say, there might be some time different. There might be a bit of time drop between them. You just have to stick with me. But you know, if you subscribe and ring the bell and all that stuff, you kind of know when the next one's out. So yeah, we'll end this video again saying thank you to all the supporters of the channel in whatever way you decide to do it, whether you're subscribing or whether you're commenting, liking the videos. And like I say, if this is the first one you've seen, then And I've obviously done the part 1 to this before, and you know, we've got other videos around the corner. So, like I said in the last video, if there's anything in particular in here that you want me to unbox, I don't think there's anything too rare in this slot. It's all stuff I've had kind of before, and or it's been reissued as something. So yeah. With that being said, thanks again to everybody. If you've not already, please subscribe to the channel and like and share the videos and comment on the videos. It's all good stuff, and like I say, it keeps me, even though we're still having our issues with getting these videos uploaded, it really does get me back to the bench. We should have an update on a few other projects. We got the two group builds to get finished. I've got a bit more time on the Plymouth than I do the 132nd Cortina, so we're going to get on that shortly. So yeah, thanks for sticking through the video. We managed to keep it under half an hour, which is a surprise with me. So we will see you in the next video. See you, bye.